Hello everyone and welcome back, finally, to my Third Age Total War Kingdom of Dale Let's Play. I'm gonna have to restart this due to the fact that I lost my save files transferring to a new hard drive, so let's get right into it. Going back to Dale, switching to very hard, and we're gonna go ahead and skip that. One of the reasons I am doing this on very hard is because some of Dale's challenge has been removed. Dale and Esgaroth have been removed as invasion targets, instead it's Burkalpus, and Dale as a faction is no longer the first invasion called, so Dale have a far easier early game than normal. They still have their Alliance of Old script, they still have the Economically Ruined script where they start losing money, and they still have this thing where they can easily take Bur Marlene's. I think Bur Algae is still Elven, so yeah, it's going to be reasonably difficult to fix these guys. But one of the first things I always like to do is either like to get ports, which are pretty damn expensive, or just basic economic buildings first to build the governor traits. Unfortunately, in the early game, you pretty much have to stick these guys on high tax. Alright, so grain exchanges first. Does this one already have a grain exchange? Nope, shouldn't have a grain exchange. There it is. Grain exchanges are cheap, and they're effective, and they're a great way to get a little bit of easy cash. Alright. And, we still have these forts which are not being used, so for the first turn, I like to put my generals in the forts, as well as any high upkeep units. There we go, that should save us some money, a little bit, not too much. These guys are going to head up to the fort over here as well. Alright, so got that built there, building there. I suppose since we do have the money for it, chicken farm here, since it's going to need to become a town. I don't believe there's any way to get this Mountain Bailey. I'm pretty sure the dwarves always get to it no matter what you try, which is mildly annoying. I'm going to disband this Hearth Watchman and set the tax rate here to normal instead. It really shouldn't do anything financially for us. I mean, we are going to make some money. And I forgot, this one has got Axeman, Huntsman, and Spearman. So what I'm going to do is really just besiege it with this army. But the only problem with that is I'm going to lose a little bit of money doing that. But if I just wait them out, it will be easy to slaughter them with arrows. And spy. I should probably think about seeing if the dwarves can take that. If they don't take that, I'm going to consider, because I don't think it has a garrison. And this boat is rather expensive, so I'm going to get rid of it. And that brings me back up to positive money, which is always a fun thing. And as for recruitment, there's really not much I can do, since I don't think I have access to diplomats anywhere yet, do I? No, I do. Okay. Definitely get a diplomat, and no recruitment for now. I gotta wait until I'm starting to earn a little bit of money. And, let's see, you... let's go ahead and get you to about here.
With honor.
And get my first watchtower up.
This tower will keep vigil over the lands.
Speaking of which, when I move this guy too, I should get a watchtower up. If you watch my guide to good governance traits, you know why I'm actually being active with my generals.
This tower will keep vigil
Inactive
over
generals
the
become lazy very easily.
Your orders, my lord.
Yes. This tower will keep vigil over the lands.
There we go. And you,
Yes, my lord.
about right here.
Yes.
There we go.
This tower will keep vigil over the
I like to be able
lands.
to see my realm. And that should do it for turn 1. Am I forgetting anything? It should be... I don't have a diplomat to start with. Lists, agents, just a spy, settlements are all done, and okay, we're all set. Now one of the reasons I've delayed starting this since I released my video is I was trying to get this to run in windowed mode, and for some reason, I'm guessing it's because it's a hard drive not named the C drive, because my new hard drive is an F drive. For some reason, every time I try to run the 3rd age bat file, it says I can't find Kingdom as DXE. I disabled USC while installing, I gave it the right permissions, and it didn't work for some reason, so I just renamed Teutonic to Teutonic copy, and I renamed 3rd age folder to Teutonic, and I just run Teutonic through the launcher. The only problem is, for some reason, even though I set windowed true in the config file, it doesn't go to windowed, so there could be issues transitioning to battle where my commentary cuts off. So just bear in mind that will happen. Ooh, discount on construction. I like that. Statua of Dale. Brands. Small scale scabbard. Give this man who you want to be the next heir. Okay. Transferable heirs is a new thing that's added, and that's him. I don't think I want Bjarn, even though he's a bit younger, to be the heir. I prefer it to be the first son, which I believe was King Bane. Actually, Bane is younger, so Halward should be the heir. Unless Mathilda... Yeah, Mathilda was a daughter and he married into it. Okay, so definitely want to keep it in the bloodline. Alright. I don't know what those dwarves are doing. Yep, they already took this Mott and Bailey.
My lord.
There we are, Graham.
Quietly.
And I think the next one that's up for grabs is over in this direction.
Approaching.
The dwarves will probably get there, especially since I'm waiting Bur Marlene's out. Alright, we're still earning some money. Thing is now,
Your orders, my
bring you
lord.
back and jack up tax rates to very high. Again, these are for governor traits, not because I want to be a dick.
Yes, my lord.
Oh yeah, I forgot, these guys get free upkeep in the towns now. I don't need... well, he's not for some reason. I guess it's because I moved him out? I think he's got to wait a turn, but... I think because he has Statua of Dale, he gets free upkeep. So I think I need to keep... Vidusith in Esgaroth until he gets an ancillary, which gives him free upkeep. Alright. And then, this chicken farm's not going to be done for another 3 turns, so I can take him out of here.
Your orders, my lord.
There are rebels in the area, so you do have to be careful.
This tower will keep vigil over the lands.
Okay, and, should jack up tax right here to... If I can't get it there without, it dipping into low public order, I'm not going to do it, because that's highly inadvisable. Still waiting on them. I actually thought they might sally out against just archers. Well, one of them is a royal archer, but he's a social drinker. That's not too good. Earn a name for yourself. Stop drinking.
My lord.
I should have got my diplomat, right? In here. Yes. Okay. We should already have trade rates with the dwarves, but we could sell them map information.
What can we do for you?
For 700?
It seems
Aha!
little choice but to accept your raw deal.
Meh.
Well, that was uneventful.
Alright, next we go to Thranduil. Sell them map information as well. And I don't know if map information gets valuable with your settlements or your watchtowers. If anyone knows, leave me a comment. And free upkeep for you guys. And suddenly we're making a decent chunk of money, which is good. I still don't think I'm going to recruit. I do have to worry about eventually an invasion being called on Burkhalpus, and I do have to worry about Rune, because eventually Rune will come knocking at my door. I don't know why these dwarves aren't running along the roads. It should be quicker. They go to the Iron Hills and then back down, but... Anyway, not my problem. Dale and Esgaroth should become very rich, very easily. They want me to take Elanin, which is down here. I need a boat for that. That's doable, especially if I start recruiting a little bit. And New Morannon. I do want a yeoman, because as useless as yeoman cavalry generally are, they are okay. And, okay, now what? I guess the only thing I could do is a market. No, not quite. It's not really good enough. Suppose I could just save money for a few turns. What about here? Smoking house would allow me to get another spy. How would a market do here? Not horrible, but it would take a while to return the investment, so I think I'll just wait. And recruit a Ravonian Gadrout and a Dale Swordsman. A Gadrout, a Swordsman, a Longbowman, a Yeoman on a boat should be able to take Alanin. There's 4 units in it. I think I have 10 turns to do it. I'll find that over here. How many turns? 15 turns. Yeah, I can draw them out. I can starve them out, and if they fight me, I can flank around with the Yeoman really easily. So it should be easy enough to take Alanin.
Yes, my lord.
So let's go ahead
Always
to
happy to
duel
deal with you, trusted friends.
and give me a little bit of money. Can't get me those watchtowers without money.
Acceptable.
Oh.
Until we meet again.
Alright, so next. I mean, I'm not at war with the Misty Mountains. Am I? I shouldn't be. I do have to destroy Mortar, Mirkwood, and Rune. And Rune's the only one I'm at war with. So I could get diplomacy going with them, but I'd rather go to Dorwinion, which I don't know if they have a city right there or if that's a fort, but I know it's there. Alanin would allow me to get a direct border with them as well, so that's nice. Let's see, got 2 more turns for the chicken farm, so
Your orders, my lord.
I think I can get 1 more watchtower with this guy. You have to go off the road a little bit, but
This tower will keep vigil over the lands.
alright, you
Your orders, my lord.
down here a little bit. Watchtower it up,
This
back.
tower will keep vigil over the lands.
and you
Yes, my lord.
head over this way. Get a little further, can't you?
Yes.
There you go.
Concealing troops by order. This tower will keep
And
vigil
do I have
over the
anything?
lands.
I could get a leather tanner here, but might as well just get it to low tax rate, get some growth going. And I don't think there's any particular reason to keep him in here. Let's have him build a few watchtowers.
There is no glory in hiding like this, below.
The only thing I do have to be worried about is eventually
rebels.
rebels.
Alright,
Alright, get a few more watchtowers going here, because I think there's like 2 rebel groups in the area. And I don't have superior cavalry to just charge them down with, so I gotta be careful with them. And that should be it for this one too. Most of the time you would just take the entire force out of that fort and just straight up attack Bur Marlene, which is what I think I did in my previous series. But since I don't have the added pressure of having to rush to get ready for the invasion,
tomorrow.
yeah, I don't have to rush to get ready for the invasion, so I can take my time a little bit more, which I prefer to do in the early game. Okay, he can move over here, get a tower,
This tower will keep vigil over the lands.
and then like his next stop will be over there. And since
Yes.
that chicken farm's almost done, get it to high tax rate. What's my money like? Only making 200 a turn right now, probably because I just recruited some units. What we got here? Do we have the boat yet, or is that taking 2 turns to recruit? That takes 2 turns to recruit. Alright, so there's no point in keeping these guys in here for now. Just throw them in there. And we're back up to making a decent amount of money. But as of right now, there's still nothing I can do here. We get any good traits? Good with taxes, virtuous and rule. Good with taxes and talent for command. Good. Remember to move these guys every turn, otherwise they will become lazy.
Yes, my lord.
And do not keep taxes on high if the public order is low, because you will get negative traits for that. Alright, we got healthy for him for moving him around so much, that's good. What about you?
Your orders,
Budding
my lord.
bureaucrat, that's a good one. Sense of justice, also nice. You,
Yes,
you're kind
my
of just sitting here. Generally loyal, at least you're not becoming lazy from standing in one spot so much. Alright, go over this way.
Approaching quietly. I shall
And end a turn. Alright, this should be the turn Bur Marlene sours out, so we'll actually have a battle. I think I didn't get a battle until like episode 3 of my previous Dale series, because I was a bit too, chicken. Chicken! Chicken! Monty Python joke. Right, I'll have your leg. Right! I should really stop quoting Monty Python when I record. Almost everyone is too young to know what that is. Okay, they are sallying out, so let's go ahead and fight this. It should be relatively easy, even without cavalry. My archers should decimate them before they even reach my lines. And the longbows aren't horrible in melee either, so it should be relatively easy. I should have probably brought the manly barley herd with me, but we'll go ahead and pause it really quick. I am on very hard, so wait for them to drop the ram. There we go. Okay. They're all on flaming ammo, which I don't want them to be. I have no interest in making them rout. Okay, so these guys should have higher accuracy and range, so that's fine to keep them back here, keep them in a line, almost make them a target even. And then set these guys like that, these guys like that, and these guys almost like a rear guard. I like the wide lines because they allow more archers to fire more effectively. Now, it's been so long since I played this, I forgot the hotkey to speed up and slow down normally. Alright, now, we have to think about who we want to take out first. Spearmen should be easy, Axemen should be easy, the Huntsmen I'm worried about. However, they are pretty weak considering the fact that we starved them out a little bit, so they don't have full units. Then again, are my unit sizes not set right? I'm pretty sure the Dalian Longbowmen should be like 100 per unit. Alright, so these guys are all firing at will now. Alright, I particularly want them to focus on an enemy, which would be probably their infantry, get them whittled down. Fortunately, these guys don't have a skirmish mode, so I'll have to skirmish them manually. Alright, we whittled down their axes. Well, at least their first unit of axes. Okay, you guys directly fire on these guys. You guys fire on those guys. Whittle them down. Split their forces in two. Aha! If we can get them to rout, that would be amazing. That's what I'm hoping with this charge.
Victory will be ours.
The Axemen aren't going to be as effective against these unarmored archers. What are these guys? Axemen? Again, not as effective against unarmored archers. We should probably take out that group of huntsmen, though. Now, we are probably going to lose a few of these archers, but I think it'll be worth it. Alright, don't let these guys charge into the back of my royal archers. I'm using archers in melee. That's a horrible idea.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
I'm hoping the morale shock alone will do it. Alright, now, with all these guys all tied up, I can run these guys back. Hopefully. Alright, these guys are wavering. So if I charge into them again, it should break their morale. These guys should break soon. Yep, they're routing. Wait, is that these guys? Awesome, that should break them. Alright, let's get all of these guys to get the mass rout going. There we go. I had to unfortunately use some of my archers in melee, but it worked out. And plus, that's going to lower my upkeep costs generally. Waiting for the loading screen.
We have triumphed.
Boom. No point in sacking it.
Our courage and honor have conquered.
Awesome. Alright. Now that we've got this boat going, let's go ahead and bring these guys to the boat.
As you wish.
Oh man, it's gonna take 2 more turns for that.
Ships ready.
Did not think about that.
Your will, my lord. Yes.
Alright, I'll wait for them to get recruited and then we'll go. Alright, so what am I gonna build now that I've got a little bit of money? I need something that's gonna give me even more money. How about farms? That would jump my income considerably. Let's see. Chicken farm wouldn't do too much, I don't think. I mean, a Great Hall would allow me access to Dwarven and Elven units and reduce my building costs, but it wouldn't do anything else for me. Let's see. I'll get markets in both Esgroth and Dale. Now we want their population to grow a little bit, so we're going to keep the tax rate on, say, high. Yeah, we can afford that. All right, anything else? He still does not have a free upkeep, which is mildly annoying. Trait increase. Aspiring commander, good. Unit recruitment complete. Alliance between Thranduil and Anduin. And Shadow Mortar does not like me. Well, what else is new? Alright, so did he get a good trait for that? No, not really. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lower the tax rate. And send him off to build a watchtower
My lord.
around here.
We shall continue tomorrow. This tower will keep vigil
And then I'll bring him
over
back.
the lands.
Yes, my lord.
About here. What's going on here? Nothing? Nothing good?
Your orders,
Get
my
you
lord.
over here, build a watchtower,
Honor.
because reasons.
This tower will keep vigil
We've
over
almost
the
got full
lands.
coverage, actually. We don't have enough money to do anything
Yes,
in Bur
my lord.
Marlins. Let's go ahead and
This
get that
tower
going and
will
eventually
keep
get back
vigil
into the
over
fort.
lands.
Let's go ahead
We
and
shall
merge these
continue
guys.
tomorrow.
Yeah, my unit size isn't set rightly. I'll have to do that off screen because I can't do it from this screen. Yeah, these units should be much higher. I thought I had it set to
Your orders,
huge.
my lord.
Anyway,
Yes,
here we are,
my
Bur Marlines, Bur Kalpis. We are on our way to take Alanin, and that should end this episode. If you guys liked the video, please leave me a like. Make sure to leave me a comment, guys. Welcome back to the return of Third Age Total War. I know people loved it, and I'm sorry it was gone for so long.